to our channel IELTS Winner. Hope you are doing fine and staying safe in your houses. Today I am back again with one more ready to use template for IELTS essay, and that is for double question. Okay, so this type of essay doesn't have a specific template, but yes, I have tried to put on some basic statements for you to start constructing your essays. So this will help you to give a path for you so that you can construct your ideas in better way and how to answer them. I'll be also showing the template how to use it with an sample. Before we move ahead, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on that bell icon so that you are notified with all the latest videos that we upload. And also do join our Telegram channel where I have uploaded the latest May to August essay questions and cue card questions which can come or which can be anticipated for your IELTS exam. So do join. The name is IELTS Winner on Telegram. You can find that in our description box also. If you have any queries, do leave it on the comment box and we will try to solve it in every possible way. And after Ramadan, after May, we are planning to restart our free live sessions and classes. So be ready and spend some time in the evenings with us to improve your IELTS marks. So let's begin today's classes. First, how to write introduction paragraph. First, let me tell you about double question essays. Okay. So your double question essays are going to be two-part questions. That is, you will have a statement and then you will have two questions. The thing is that the two questions may be interrelated to each other or may be two different types of question. It completely depends. So if the question says computers have become a part and parcel of today's world, how is it going to change in future? Why there is so much addiction to computer? So both the questions are related to computer and they are two different questions. How and how it will change in future is one question, and why people have become addicted is another question. Okay, so both are related to computer general questions. So you will have in your body paragraph 1, you will explain how it is going to change in future, and in your body paragraph 2 you are going to say why people have become addicted. This is one type of double question. Another type of double question is you will have other types of IELTS essays in those two questions. That is, you can get agree, disagree and discuss both views as two questions in the question. So if the question is computers have become part and parcel of today's world, do you think advantages of this outweigh the disadvantages? And the other question can be, do you think it is a positive or negative development? So here we are getting two questions. One is advantage outweigh disadvantage and other one is positive negative. So these two questions we already have a template. So how to include that? In such type of questions, when you have this opinion or other essay types included in double part questions, what you can do is you can just go with your opinion. Okay, so no need to give one paragraph advantage, one paragraph disadvantage, one paragraph for positive, one paragraph for negative. No need for 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 paragraphs. You are just going to write your opinion. So according to me, the advantages far outweigh the disadvantages, and then I will just give one advantage but two disadvantages, or whichever I am taking side with, I'll write 2 points for that and only 1 point for the opposite side. Do you think it's positive or negative development? In body paragraph 2, I will just say that I completely believe it's a positive development, and I will explain only the positive aspects, just like agree, disagree. So you need not write many paragraphs to explain such type of questions. 2 body paragraphs well explained with your ideas is more than enough. Okay. So that is what about double question is. Now let's see how we can write our introduction paragraph. So in introduction paragraph, we just need here a general statement and the thesis or overview statement. No need for opinion here because that is going to be included in our body paragraph itself. So we are just going to write, it is incontrovertible that the essay topic. You are going to write the essay topic here. It is incontrovertible that if the question is on computer, then you can say increasing use of computer may have a deep impact on today's society. So incontrovertible fact. Incontrovertible means unable to be denied. So the usage of computer is be unable to deny, and it is also undeniable that it doesn't have a deep impact on today's society. So I am starting with a good general statement, including that I have understood the topic of the question. Next is, in this discourse, that is in this essay, I will expound about. I will expound means explain. I will expound about question 1. So whatever the question 1 is. So if the question 1 was how it is going to change in future, how computers will change in future, I'll be saying I will expound about the various ways in which these digital platforms may have variations in upcoming years. So I will paraphrase the question. Of course, in your essay, you have to have a good paraphrasing skill. So do not write question 1 as it is in the question. Paraphrase it, rephrase it, restate it, use lots of synonyms, change active to passive voice, change the clause, whatever good paraphrasing technique you know, use it, and then write question 1. So I will expound about the variations and put forth justification for whatever the question 2 is. So do you think it's a positive or negative development? So I will just say and put forth justification for my agreement that it is a positive trend or it is a negative trend. Whatever the second question is, you are just going to fit. See that your statement is grammatically fitting in these dashes, okay, in these gap areas. Do not just blindly write something like that, okay. Read the statement and see whether it is appropriately and grammatically correctly fitting here. That is very important. With each template, you must know how to grammatically fit your statements, change according to the statements, okay. So this is simple introduction, 2 lines, well explained, good cohesion, good vocabulary, and also clear idea of what this essay is going to be about. Next is our body paragraph 1. So body paragraph 1 is going to be about the question number 1. So first topic statement will be your question number 1 to show that this paragraph is about that question, that particular question. Topic statement here should be very clear to let the reader know which question you are attempting first. So it is customarily professed that. So what is the meaning of customarily? Usually professed. Professed means assumed or claimed. So it is customarily professed that, paraphrase the question. It is customarily professed that there are numerous ways in which computers will definitely have a variation in near future, something like that. So you have to paraphrase the question 1 again. So once you have paraphrased in your introduction, and one more time you are going to paraphrase it. So you need to have lots of paraphrasing and restating technique in double question, because you have to use again and again. It has been ascertained. So now I'm going to give my first support point. So it has been ascertained, your support point, how you are going to think it is going to change in future. So I'm going to say, so it has been proved that it will have more robotic features, or it will become more artificial intelligence will be in every house, something like that. You have to give the support point, or you have to give the explanation of the first reason how it is going to change in future. So your first point will be written there. Then after writing, you need to explain it. Of course, you need to explain each and every point. So you will say to be more specific, and then you explain how robotic, how artificial intelligence is going to change, or how it is going to become ubiquitous in coming future, something like that. You will explain. And then you will give an example for citing an instance. So you will say, for citing an instance, every household work will be done by artificial robots. After giving my first point, explaining and giving example, I am going to give for my second. So first, change artificial intelligence. How will it change more in future? Maybe it will have more emotions, or it will have more thinking, cognitive skills on their own will develop, something like that. So a further point to propound here is, so propound means put forth. Yes, a further point to propound here is my support, my second reason, my second support point, or my second agreement or disagreement point, whatever the question is, according to that your second point should come here. To predicate this, again you have given a point, now you need to explain it. To predicate this, blah blah. Owing to these, it may be deduced. Okay, so owing to these points, it may be concluded. So after writing all these things, I'm saying owing to these, it may be deduced that there will be drastic changes in the digital platform in future. So I am saying that after because of all of these reasons or points, definitely it's going to change. So I am concluding my question 1. A complete closure. You can completely omit the last line if you have given well explained answer, because you must not exceed your 250 word counts. Also see that it is under 290 to be with good lexical resources and good task achievement. Keep it under 290 words. Okay, so you can omit this last line, that is the conclusion line, but if you think that it is under the limit and you can write, do write them. Next, your body paragraph 2, the same structure we follow, but you will answer now to the second question. So do you think it's a positive or negative trend? Second question was this, or why do you think people have become addicted to computers? So the reasons for them becoming addicted to computers will be explained here. At the same time, because the questions are going to be on the same topic but differently, agree or outweigh, how it will change, or why people have become, everything is going to be on the same thing. There is no contradicting, there is no for and against type. So that is why you can use at the same time. At the same time, paraphrase the second question. At the same time, the grounds why people have become addicted to these digital platforms are profound or are copious, something like that. So you need to rephrase, paraphrase the question 2 and write as a topic statement, and then you will give your first point to begin with. What is the first addiction? Why people have become addicted? You are going to give your first reason. To begin with, first reason, people work have become digital, and that is why they keep spending their time on the digital platforms. To begin with, all the work is done on digital platforms in today's technological world. So like this you can write. Your first point is that they spend a lot of time because of their work. What it means is that, now I need to explain it. What it means is that it is imperative, it is crucial, it is imperative, it is crucial to stay in this cutthroat competitive world. You need to have a sound knowledge of digital platform. Now you need to explain whatever your support point 1 is, you need to explain it thoroughly, and then you are going to go for your second point. Another tenable explanation is, tenable means possible. So another possible explanation is, so explanation for being addicted. So another tenable explanation is, give your second support point, give your second agree or disagreement point. Whatever the question is, according to that you give your second point. In other words, now you need to explain again, and then you give an example. To instantiate means to represent by an instance, to represent by an example. You say to instantiate and give an example that explains clearly why you have given the support point 2. And then again you will conclude the paragraph. On balance, the essentiality of discussion for dash is evident. So here, on balance, the essentiality of discussion for addiction to computers is evident. Or if it is agree, disagree, on balance, the essentiality of discussion for my agreement, my disagreement, or why it's positive or why it's negative is evident. Whatever the question is, you will say that, and then you will conclude your body paragraph. And last is conclusion. Very simple, 2 statement. Your first line will be about question 1 and your second line will be summarization of question 2. Simple and easy. Keep it simple because there is nothing much to do in conclusion. So to summarize the composition, that is to summarize the essay. The essay explicated. Explicated means explained. The essay explicated the reasons how the ways in which computers will change. So whatever you have written your question 1, whatever the question 1 was, you will paraphrase it again. This is your first line. So first line, your first question summarization, and second line, not only this, but it's also shed light on my agreement towards it being positive or negative development, or my agreement to it, my disagreement to it, something like that. So your second line will be your second question summarization. So first line, summarize your first question, and line 2, summarize your second question. This is not exactly what double question should be. According to the question, you need to adjust the lines or the words. So this is a basic structure which you may follow to get a quick start to your double essay questions. But according to what the question is asking, the question prompt is change the words or change the sentences according to the grammatical correct form. Okay. Now let's see a sample essay. So here the essay is, children spend a lot of time playing computer games rather than playing sports. Okay, so here they're saying children spend time on computer games and do not play sports. So why has this happened? So the first question is, why has this happened? The first question says why. That means the reasons that they are spending a lot of time on computers and not playing. So my first paragraph will be about the reasons why children spend a lot of time on computer games. And second question is, do you think it is a positive or negative development? The second question is my opinion. They're asking my opinion whether it is positive or negative. So I will choose one side. If I think it's positive, the second body paragraph is going to talk about only the positive side. If it is negative, then I will be saying it's a negative trend. So as you can see, I have paraphrased the question as much as possible, and I have written, it is incontrovertible that sluggish attitude of kids towards physical games. Sluggish attitude means slow attitude. They do not have a healthy attitude towards physical games that may have a deep impact on today's society. So them being negligible about playing sports has a deep impact on today's society. So according to my template, I have changed rephrased my question. Okay, so children spend a lot of time playing computer games. If I write this, how that may have a deep impact on today's society, you need to fit that appropriately. So according to the template, try to rephrase and paraphrase and put it grammatically in correct order. Then in this discourse, I will expound about the reasons. Okay, why has this happened? So reasons for kids indulging excessively in digital games. And then I have answered my first question, and put forth justification for my grant, that is my agreement to the fact that this habit is a disastrous trend. Okay, so this is disastrous trend, that is negative trend. So my second question answered. So I have covered both first question and second question here. And then I'm going to explain my body paragraph 1, which is going to be about the question reasons. So it is customarily professed that there are copious causes why people of current generation are engrossed in electronic games. So I am saying my topic statement is clear that this is going to talk about the causes, and then I have explained my causes. This is my point 1, and then I have explained it, and then I have given example. Okay, I have explained, I have given example, and then only I went for my second point. So always give explanation and then go for example. In 2 points, give example for any one. Then I have a second point, and then I have explained a second point, and then I have concluded my first paragraph. So for 5 to 6 statements, clearly well explained, cohesive, and also you can see, if you read, you can see lexical resources are also present, like professed, copious, engrossed, pandemic, prohibited, squander their time. Okay, busy schedule, negligence, then compensate. Okay, sufficient time, nagging, techno games. So lexical resources, grammatical accuracy, and task achievement, as well as cohesion is found here. same way, the second body paragraph will answer my second question, that this is positive or negative. So at the same time, I firmly accord that this is an adverse moment. So I firmly accord, that is, I believe that this is an adverse moment, because it has asked for my opinion. Do you think it's a positive or negative development? Is opinion type question. So I have given my clear opinion that this is an adverse moment. So my topic statement is clear, that this paragraph is going to talk about my opinion that says it is a negative development. Then again, the first point, then explanation, then second point, then explanation, then it's example. To instantiate example, I have given a survey. As you can see, whenever you give survey or evidence, do not write names of data, specific data. If that is not true, you will not get a task achievement mark. So I have said a survey done by primary school organization. It can be any, I do not know. So I am giving a general thing, general idea. So you can give a generalized evidence or example, but do not give specific if you're not sure about it. Like on balance, the essentiality of discussion. So I have concluded. And then comes my conclusion statement, that clearly says, to summarize the composition, this essay explicated some grounds due to which adolescents involved with excess online games. So my question 1 is summarized here, that this essay explained some grounds why they play a lot of computer games. And then question 2, not only this, but it also shed light on my accordance to the fact. Okay, so accordance to the fact that it is completely negative aspect for society and children. So question 2 summarized. So line 1, question 1, and line 2, question 2. So this is the sample. As you can see, I have changed a bit according to my ideas, my statements, so that it is grammatically correct. So you should also not blindly follow it, but see whether it is grammatically fitting or not. If you haven't watched our previous templates for task 1 general and essays of all types of questions, then do subscribe to our channel or visit our website ieltswinners.net. If you want to get corrected about your task, that is writing or speaking, do join our Telegram channel with the name IELTS Winners. Hope to see you in next video. Please subscribe and click on that bell icon to be notified with all the latest videos. All the best, stay safe, stay healthy.